a day of high political drama, and a lot of it I know is concentrated in Delhi, but it isn't just Delhi, viewers. We are seeing high drama unfolding in Hyderabad as well. Congress is intensifying its protests, its stirs when it comes to the students issue. It is the Telangana Chief Minister who is leading the party's demonstrations. Congress leader and also workers apparently, as we can see on the screens, holding a massive protest. They're staging a massive protest. That's a huge crowd there in Hyderabad. The agitation gathering momentum amidst reports of detention which we had seen earlier, and the Congress is obviously trying to and continuing to mount the pressure on the centre. Shomit, take us through the latest as far as the ground situation in Hyderabad is concerned. We believe there's a massive protest which is happening in Hyderabad as well. It is the Telangana Chief Minister, I believe, who's leading the protest. Give us all the updates.
Well, two protests have been called in both in Kodangal, his Chief Minister's constituency, and also TPCC Chief in the Hyderabad. Right now we are reporting from the Lok Bhavan road in the Hyderabad city. We can clearly see here the entire road has been barricaded by the police, and the march has begun from the Indira Gandhi statue at the Tank Bund. So we can clearly see here women protesters. Already several protesters have been taken into the preventive custody from the spot, and even here we can clearly see women protesters are being taken into the preventive custody by the women police. And when it comes to the even other Congress leaders, they have barged into the barricades, and they've pushed the policemen, and they've marched towards the governor's office. So we can clearly see here massive protest happening here at the Lok Bhavan. On the other hand, we can clearly see there at the we're just meters away from the Lok Bhavan. So even there, Congress leaders are being taken into the preventive custody. Actually, they were stopped near the barricades there, which we were, which we have shown from in the beginning. So they broke open the barricades. So they broke open the line, and they barged into the barricades, and they managed to even run till this spot. Even we can clearly see here the Congress Karyakartas are running towards the Lok Bhavan. So they are not allowed actually. So I'll try to show from from the Lok Bhavan premises. So they are trying to run. Congress leaders managed to escape from the barricades, and they have been they've been stopped there by the police. Huge police deployment here in the Hyderabad city, and this is the third time Congress leaders managed to barge into the barricades and reach near the Lok Bhavan. So they have been stopped there. We can clearly see massive drama happening here in the Hyderabad city near the Lok Bhavan. And we also spoken to the TPCC chief Mahesh Kumar Gaud, and in an exclusive conversation he has stated that they wanted to meet the governor, and the governor didn't give them the appointment. And we can clearly see here several layers of security line has been put in place here in the Lok Bhavan road. So there they've already been stopped. Just meters away from here is the Lok Bhavan place. So we can clearly see here already few protesters have been taken into the preventive custody, and already ministers including Azharuddin and the TPCC chief Mahesh Kumar Gaud and even others have been taken into the preventive custody. So we can clearly see this entire road has been barricaded, and march has begun from the Indira Gandhi statue at the Necklace Road, and they have started from there, and they were stopped here after the police stated that they don't have the permission to meet the governor. And on the other hand, like I was mentioning, the TPCC chief Mahesh Kumar Gaud was speaking to Times Now and stated that condemning the attack on the journalists and also condemning the violence. He has stated that this is a peaceful protest, and they just wanted to meet the governor and wanted to convey this, that Dharmendra Pradhan he should immediately resign. And we can clearly see the protest is continuing here, and the rope party we can clearly see the rope party has put the rope in place here, and already this is the second layer of the security. Already barricades have been placed there, and actually Congress leaders, they managed to escape from the barricades, and then they tried to run towards the Lok Bhavan. However, they have been stopped by the police, taken to the preventive custody and shifted to the local police station from here. We can clearly see here, so that is the barricade. They've been stopped there, and from there already leaders have been picked up. And on the other hand, the other leaders, they are continuing the protest here.
Right. So on one hand, we have a protest by the Congress in the national capital. Only yesterday, viewers, we saw Rahul Gandhi obviously holding and taking the march right outside the PM's residence. Today, we saw massive dharna by the Congress opposition MPs, that black attire protest by the opposition. And Shamit, on the other hand, from Delhi to Hyderabad, the political drama is unfolding. Obviously, looks like the Congress's strategy is to keep the pressure on the government.
Well, that's right. Even Congress leaders here clearly saying, because Revanth Reddy is holding a protest in Kodangal in his constituency, where he has stated that, baton and even bullets were used against the students. And I'll be raising voice against against the central government, and we will be raising our voice supporting the students. So this is clearly nothing but Chief Minister holding the protest and also other top leaders holding the protest in the Hyderabad city. A big march is being organized, and that too in the middle of the Hyderabad city. This is nothing but clearly building pressure on the central government, and which we have never seen in the history. A protest at the Prime Minister's residence, that too, a high security zone by directly leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi and even other leaders. They were later,
right.
And we can clearly see
you are right. So all obviously the political drama, dissent, protest, aftermath, all of that we are seeing spill over rather from the national capital to Hyderabad. Congress intensifying its protest, massive protest there in Hyderabad as well. Shamit, thank you for joining us with those ground updates. We slip into a short commercial break. News and updates on the other side. Please don't go anywhere.